Michael was extremely competitive in everything he did. In Michael's second year, the Bulls were not any good, and we were the Boston Celtics, and we were on our way as one of the greatest teams ever to play basketball at any level, at any time. In game one, we kill them. Larry, Kevin, Chief, Danny, DJ, they have great games. And at the end of the game, we look at the box score, and this guy named Michael Jordan, he's got 49 points. We just said, well, yeah, he's pretty darn good, but he'll never do that again. Game two takes 41 shots, makes 22 of them, takes 21 free throws and makes 19 of them and goes for 63 points. The Celtics are able to win the game in double overtime, 135 to 131. But we knew how lucky we had been to win that game because Michael was just so spectacular. That was the game where Larry Bird, in his post-game media comments, said, "I've just seen God disguised as Michael Jordan." And the rest is history.
The setting for this one of the most feared venues in the league. Boston Garden, all ready for NBA playoff basketball. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Boston, home of Game 2 of the Chicago Bulls-Boston Celtics matchup.
Here we go.
I'm Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Clark Kellogg and Coach Mike Fratello. And Mike, Chicago hoping to even the series up here tonight.
And it won't be easy, not against this Celtics team. The Celtics are the favorites to come out of these, and they've shown why that's the case with a convincing Game 1 win.
Very convincing. And the bright spot, Clark, from Game 1 for the Chicago Bulls, the production they got from the terrific Michael Jordan.
How about his performance? Didn't look like he had been bothered at all by that foot injury. 49 points, and he showed he's extremely ready for the big stage of the playoffs. But you know what? He's going to have to even be better for them to get the win tonight.
That's a good thought. And the Bulls will start with Charles Oakley and Dave Corzine at the 4 and 5. And the point will be Kyle Macy. And on the wings, it's the fearsome duo of Michael Jordan and the Iceman, George Gervin. And the Celtics' vaunted front court, Bird and McHale at the forward, with Robert Parrish in the middle. The backcourt pairing for them, Dennis Johnson and Danny Ainge.
And the Bulls are in dire need to even this series. Losing by 17 points in Game 1, they need to make a statement tonight. A well-timed feed was the catalyst for that bucket. That's how you set someone up for success.
Now with the inside on the Celtics game plan, let's send it over to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, this young Michael Jordan has a lot of tools in his bag. The first thing the Celtics are going to do is stop straight line drives. Guys have to rotate over and give him angles off of the basket. But Jordan's so good with his quick first move and then going vertical, it allows him to convert right over the top of defenses. Guys?
David, thank you. In Game 1, the Celtics tried 5 different defenders on Michael Jordan. And Mike, ultimately, he got a little fatigued, but not before he put up 49.
One of the assistant coaches with Chicago said about Jordan, he's got the jump shot ability of a Jerry West and the ability to go to the hoop of a Julius Erving. Pretty good people to be compared with.
Phenomenal comparison. I love that. And Clark, the Bulls can't fall down 0-2 in a 5-game series.
Hey, Kevin, it's hard enough to beat this Celtics team in any series, but to take 3 straight games from them, virtually impossible.
I think you're right.
Big effort gets the big reward. Simply outplaying the defense.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Now the pass to Bird. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. And the big question and Mike problem for the Celtics. How do they slow down Michael Jordan?
Well, they sent a few options his way in Game 1. They know they need to be better and will still vary their looks.
Team foul.
The Celtics with the lead. Pass to Parrish. He's looking for McHale and finds him. Count that one. McHale's got his second basket.
So good at using his height to scan the floor. Parrish capable of finding open teammates this way.
Oakley passes to Macy. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. Jordan's shot is off. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Celtics. The shot by Ainge, no good. And Jordan with 49 points the last game. Mark, any chance you think he'll match that?
I'm never comfortable betting against Michael Jordan, Kevin. This guy is so good and so amazing. He's got the skill and the will to do it. I think a lot depends on what kind of defense the Celtics play on it.
And that's going to be the thing to watch. And here is Ainge following the three-pointer by Michael Jordan. McHale finds Johnson. Up top, Bird, defended by Oakley. Here's Parrish. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
To go along with his length, Parrish is an efficient scorer with a variety of moves.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
2 shots.
Free throw good, Parrish. Boston making a switch here. Ceasing's checked in. Both free throws good from Parrish. And Clark, here's something that no team has been able to do. Slow down the Celtics front court.
Well, there's just so much talent, actually too much talent at every position to be able to plug all the holes. They hurt you at both ends of the floor, too. Bird, McHale, Parrish, all elite players.
I think someday all three will be in the Hall of Fame.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case.
So it's Boston now. The Bulls getting the bucket. McHale dishes to Parrish. Good on the bucket.
Selfless play by McHale with the ball. Didn't like what he saw for himself, so he gives it away.
Jordan outside. No good. That would have tied it. Celtics leading by 3. To the paint. And there's the bucket from Ceasing.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
He made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
And 3 from Jordan. The rebound by the Celtics. Here is Ceasing. Here's McHale. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. McHale's got 6.
And you look at this Chicago team, and they aren't your typical 8 seed.
You know, Mike, they didn't have Jordan for much of the season, and that certainly skews their record. But they are a fearless, confident, aggressive group that can hang with anybody when they're on their game.
Here is Ceasing after the made shot from Michael Jordan. And it's Bird with the jam.
Bird throwing it down. He doesn't do that a lot. He showed you right there. He can do it when he needs to.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. The offensive rebound. Another shot. Oakley. Green breaking loose. Shot's good by Oakley.
You know, I think when you give up second chance points, a lot of it comes down to simply a lack of effort.
Yeah, it's simple. A key part of playing good defense is limiting the offense to 1 shot. And that starts with boxing out.
Ainge with the ball. The 3. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Larry Bird making things happen for the Boston Celtics. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific. Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter in this round 1 matchup between the Chicago Bulls and the Boston Celtics. Here's Paxson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
And the plan for the Bulls this series is to try and slow things down. The Celtics want to get into an up-and-down game. Makes sense with all the weapons they have.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. They've got Corzine. Green is out there with Gervin. Then there's Paxson. And it's Jordan in a 2-guard. Jordan comes with the double team. Shoots from the line. And Bird with the basket on the assist by Ainge. Ainge has got assist number 5 here tonight. Bulls trail by 4. And the slower the game gets, Clark, the more beneficial that is for the Bulls.
And, you know, that's not easy with all the great passes the Celtics have. The Bulls need to make sure they get back in transition because the Celtics are looking to push it every chance they get.
Pushing that pace, you're right. Ainge with the ball. Now Green defending. Pass to Bird. Lots of room. And again, it's Boston converting.
Good for about 1 per game. Ainge finds his open man easily there.
Paxson kicks to Jordan. Shoots a 3. That shot off. And the Celtics going the other way now. You look at the numbers for Larry Bird this season, Mike, 25, 10, and 7. I mean, numbers that he's put up for several seasons in a row now.
Bird has defined what the small forward position is all about. And that's 6'10", by the way. He impacts the floor in every metric. I'm ready to call him the best small forward ever. Wow. It would take a special talent to knock him off that pedestal.
And coming from you, that's high praise. Ainge, the pass to McHale. Porzingis with the rebound.
Seemed as if he had the angle to finish, but the defense did just enough to throw him off.
And Jordan now over 20 points in the first half. Mike, looks like another big game is brewing for him.
And he has that look in his eye early on. At this rate, who knows how many points he'll end up with.
Well said. And the basket by Walton.
You know, passing is one of Bird's many attributes. He's got a great eye for finding open teammates that are ready to shoot it.
Jordan outside. From deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Jordan's got 8 points in the quarter. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Celtics.
And during the season, Boston took 5 of the 6 meetings. But Boston was beating just about everyone at that rate.
Johnson double teamed. Here's Walton. And Walton throws it down.
Oh, yeah. Look at Big Red throwing it down.
Bulls trail by 3. Passes to Jordan. Shoots over Ainge. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Jordan's got 25 points. And only one of those meetings between Boston and Chicago, Clark, featured the Bulls at full strength.
You know, Jordan only played the Celtics once in the regular season, Kevin. It was his 4th game back from injury. We're seeing how different those matchups could have gone had he been healthy.
That's a solid observation. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line. And as we expected, Mike Fratello, the Celtics front court has been a problem for Chicago.
And this is something the Bulls won't ever have an answer to. I mean, the whole Eastern Conference didn't have an answer for Bird, McHale, and Parrish.
3 future Hall of Famers in some people's eyes. Parrish, he's checked in for Boston. Chicago also making some changes. Oakley, he's checked in for Green. And Banks is subbed in for Gervin. And Mike looking at the 2 stars for the teams. Michael Jordan right now with the edge over Larry Bird.
And Jordan is a much more pure scorer than Bird. Still, you expect Bird to crank it up later if this team needs his scoring punch.
And they're going to. Seasting, he's checked in for Dennis Johnson. Now, here is Ainge. To the inside, here's Bird. It's hauled in by Oakley. Mike, the Celtics still looking for an answer to Michael Jordan.
And you might see more double teams and triple teams at the rate he's scoring. He's on his way to another monster game scoring tonight. And once Jordan gets rolling, you're done. Because he's relentless in how he continues to attack.
Inside. And Kevin McHale, the bucket on the assist by Parrish. McHale's got it all tied up now for the Celtics. Jordan passes to Paxson. Bulls moving the ball around. Jacks up a 3. And the Bulls get it back. Here's Jordan. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. Jordan's got the lead up to 2 now for the Bulls.
Jordan getting quickly into the shot. No hesitation. Supreme confidence shooting off the pass.
And now let's head over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Both teams have made veteran acquisitions to bolster their rotations. For the Bulls, it's the Iceman, George Gervin. He'll be 34 a week from today. It's his 14th season after playing in San Antonio most of his career. The 7th all-time leading scorer with more than 26,000 points. His all-time playoff scoring average is right behind Jerry West. That's a pretty good scoring punch. Back to you.
Well said. It is indeed. Thanks, D.A. George Gervin shot 47% this season, Clark, the lowest of his career. But that's because he had fewer opportunities. But you and I know he can still fill it up.
There is no denying that, Kevin. He's been a tremendous scorer throughout his career, one of the very best. And we know George Gervin can finger roll.
Well said.
You know, we all know about the Boston home court advantage. They won 40 games here during the regular season, a dominating home court advantage for the Celtics this year.
27 seconds left to play in the first half. And 3 from Jordan. And Boston with the rebound.
If they just take care of the rock here, they can take the last shot.
It's tough to tell you guys not to take a shot, especially if they have an open look.
Dunking, no problem for him.
A high riser for sure.
And he looks to stuff it.
And here's Jordan outside. Drops in the tray. Jordan's got 32 points in the game.
Jordan really confident rising up from deep. When he's in rhythm, he sinks these outside jumpers.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Celtics lead by 1. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. It's called the City of Champions. The third quarter set to get underway here at the Garden. We're here in Boston for Game 2 of the Bulls and Celtics. Second half of play getting going here in Boston. Chicago trailing here.
You look at the firepower of this Boston team. 3 All-Stars in Bird, McHale, and Parrish. And this core has been together for their latest title runs.
And now let's go to D.A.
Thanks very much. Now, we know about Larry Bird's determination at certain points, but Michael Jordan has some of those same qualities. He missed 64 games this season with a broken left foot, and Chicago management didn't want him to play anymore. But he put that foot down, citing his love of the game clause that's in his contract, which allows him to play when